live. Welcome in. Live. Pre-recorded live. To the Volnugs, Studio Orange. Dynasty. End of the first season, 2024 season. The Mountain West Football Championship is up for grabs as the Boise State Broncos and their suffocating defense and ground game take on the Colorado State record book rewriters from Fort Collins and their lethal passing attack. I'm joined live with Itachi, and that looks like that's it. Hey Itachi, how are you doing?
You know, I'm not doing too bad. I can't describe the feeling that's in my chest right now for this Mountain West Championship game. I mean, this is something I think everybody's been looking forward to.
They're calling it one of the most anticipated Group of Five championship games of all time, both real life or virtual. Just an incredible dichotomy between these two teams. Like you could not ask for more opposite playing styles. I don't think, which to me is always a dream matchup. How do you feel about the style of football that we're going to see played here today?
You know, I did have an opportunity to talk to the Boise State coach before the game, and he acknowledged the firepower of this Colorado State team, and he even said that he plans on, he knows that good old Torrey's going to get his yards, right? I mean, we've seen it all year long. You don't get 4,000 yards receiving without being superior to the rest of the people you're playing against.
Yeah, 4,000 yards is a lot. And Aqua's users these yards. It's not so much calling cheese plays as it is a style that we're gonna see today, where he users wideouts, bends routes, throws himself open, and then gets open with the wide receiver. It's really impressive when it's cooking. It doesn't work the same against users. I think objectively, it is not as effective. Whereas does Boise have, what I'm saying is, does Boise have less of, do they have an advantage because they have less of a shift in play style going from CPU games to user games than Aquas will see?
I don't think so. I think Aquas is going to come in here with a game plan that he's had a couple weeks to work on this. He knew he was going to be playing in this game. There was no question. And I think, honestly, he's going to come in here with a style that is ready to compete. And I think it's just going to be an absolute slobber knocker of a matchup.
I'm so excited, and it looks like our users have readied up. They're loading in. Aquas. Aqua was going to deafen Aquas, but he deafened himself. So we are live here in Boise, Idaho, on the blue turf. The Broncos, clad in orange from head to toe, come out to their screaming fans. Getting to host a conference championship, always a good advantage, a good reward for ending first in your league. And here come the Colorado State Rams in green with their gold pants set to take off. If you're, desync, great to see. We'll just try it again.
You really gotta, not to, get into this, but you gotta wonder the strategy from the Boise State coach. I mean, you have an all blue field, I'm going all blue jerseys and I'm hiding my team away.
I like the I inherently here in Studio Orange we like the all oranges. Um, Hopefully this'll. I've seen a couple of desyncs since they fixed the playbook patch. So hopefully we don't have to go to default playbooks here. Um, we're loading back out. Here come the Broncos again. Looking good as ever. I'm glad that the weather stayed good. I played about 8 games in the rain this season.
Yeah, the rain games were insane.
I am tired of it.
What's the
There
story with
must
the
have been
sledgehammer?
storms all over the country.
Well, it looks like we've got a Max down live on the field. Hey Max.
Yeah. What's up? Hey guys.
Are we gonna have our customary mascot interviews today?
Yeah, I think we might be able to pull that off. Still trying to track down the mascots. They were last seen running toward the restroom, so I'm trying to track them down.
Looking forward to it, and we have kicked off this mountain championship. Boise's gonna receive the ball, let it bounce into the end zone, get the ball on the 25, and Boise will start. Good to see. Do you are you an always kick first guy, Itachi?
Me personally, I like to have the ball first. I want to set the tone.
I also am a receive first on a one coin toss. Mine is just because I want to try to get in that offense early. We're gonna have a handoff left, juke outside, cut, pickup of about 10 yards, 11 yards, first down from the 36. No huddle here from Boise. Interesting to see. They're gonna come out in the I formation, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end, fullback, running back lined up behind the quarterback under center. Gonna make some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He snaps, hands off over right tackle. He's gonna have some room. He's gonna get another gain of about 9 yards out to the 45. Good tackle there. The blocking was lined up. There was a lot of blue in front of him, but able to get the tackle.
And I like that dummy hot route he did there to just throw him off for a second. You saw Aquas, he sat still.
I'm a big fan of the dummy hot route. Here, another handoff right. Juke inside, gonna have a lot of room when he makes a man miss. Gonna get good open field tackle there from the safety. And that's gonna be another big pickup, first down inside of Colorado State territory. And the Broncos are rolling early here, Itachi.
Yeah, and maybe Colorado State not as well known for their defense. It'll be interesting to see if we start to see him load the box a little more. Came out in a nickel set the past 2 times. Would like to see him maybe bring an extra linebacker in, but it doesn't look to be the case.
Yeah, gonna stay out here in this nickel. Meanwhile, I formation, 2 wideouts left, tight end right, snap, handoff up the center. Gonna make a man miss and try to get to that outside edge. Only pick up about 5, but another good run. This Boise State front is blocking really well on this first drive here.
I mean, if you're Aquas here, like I said, you gotta change the front, especially with what you're seeing. He's going I form. He's trying to get downhill, and looks like we'll get to see that change of front.
Yeah, it goes into a 4-3. We're gonna have motion right to left, or left to right rather, across the formation. Observes the field. Gonna take a look at, see if he likes it. Snap, handoff right on the stretch play. A lot of room over there, and a missed dive. But he's not able to capitalize too much, but he does get a first down, 1 yard outside of the red zone here on the blue field. And this has been a good first drive for Boise, Itachi.
Yeah, I just hope we don't see this end up stalling out because they've relied so heavily on this run game. We haven't got to see the air attack yet, and I hope this quarterback isn't a little rusty when he comes up and has to fire it.
I agree. The red zone is a different animal. This offense changes once you're compact in it, only 30 yards. Snap, handoff up the middle, lots of room, cut outside, lots of space, and he's going to make it into the end zone. Give him 6, touchdown Boise. Great, exactly what you want on the first drive if you're Coach Bibby here.
I think that Boise rushing I looking lethal so far. I I could see the Colorado State defensive coordinators sprinting up and down the sideline trying to make adjustments. We'll have
Well,
to see if they can fix it.
it, while I always hope to shut out an opponent, I never expect to. So, yeah, as long as you can learn from it, adjust, and move forward, you could be cooking with gas here. Colorado State gonna let the ball bounce into the back of the end zone and get ready to go. This is the matchup. No offense to the Boise offense versus the Colorado State defense, but this is the matchup I'm looking for. Colorado State comes out 5 wide. Looks like a nickel look here from Boise. Quick pass is going to be complete. Gain of 8 out of bounds. And
there's Horton early.
Yep, Horton immediately. It looks like we're going to get 4 wide outs here out of Colorado State. Wide split out right. Tight in left, 1 in the slot on the right, running back next to the quarterback. Quarterback makes some adjustments, snaps, he looks, stands in, fires, got a man in the seam, and he's going to catch it for a big gain, first down inside of Boise territory at the 35, and that is what Colorado State does, Itachi.
Yeah, I mean, just taking the top off the defense right away. Aqua's no stranger here to just pushing the ball down the field.
Yeah, a big part of the chess match of this game here will be how comfortable is the a handoff. He wasn't ready for it. He played pass all the way, and it's going to be a 35-yard rumble into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State on the ground for 35 yards.
Not something we saw a lot from Colorado State this year, but a big rushing touchdown. And it looks like even the running back, everybody on this Colorado State offense came ready to play today. And just no return again. I like to bring those out personally.
I'm not a huge return fan. One of the reasons why I like to take the touchback is I like the ball to be in the middle of the field on first down. I like to have the option. I mean, you've played against me. My system relies on spreading the offense out, hand off left, and interesting thing I'm noticing about Bryce here is hand off inside and then bounce outside as soon as he can. They call it the one cut, right? Kind of a one cut running system here. And he's going to come out in an I formation, tight end, full back, running back, wide receiver each side. He's going to scoot the wide out left a little wider, pitch it to the right side. It's going to be defended really well by Colorado State. And now here we are, looking at a 3rd and 5 for Boise. Be interesting to see what he does. How does he dip into his bag of tricks?
You know, and it might sound crazy, but the run game's been working so well, I'd almost consider giving it back to him.
That's my thought, is maybe he's probably going to be playing run here. He gets to be really comfortable playing on a linebacker, playing over the middle right there, and there it is, exactly. I think you said what I was feeling there, Itachi, and that's going to be a big 4th down, a big stop for Colorado State. After Boise looked unstoppable on that first drive, a couple of no flag on the field. Return, pick up about 3 yards there. First down at the 42. Yeah, after looking almost unstoppable on the first drive, absolutely stuffed. It just takes that second down stuff. When a team is committed to the running game, that second down negative or no yard gain. Ooh, a nice handoff, pick up a 5 yards. No tempo.
I think on
here.
that 3rd down, yeah, I think you have to run it there. 5 yards, you've only been stuffed out one time. He dropped back into coverage. I mean,
5 wide, snap. He's gonna look. He's gonna fire short, complete. Pick up a 1, brings up 3rd down, and here we go. Now Boise's 1 play away from their own stop. On the first drive for each team, they looked like their most prototypical selves. Here, some adversity, big 3rd downs on each team's second drive. Interested to see what happens here. Boise State's going to come out three men down on the front, 4 wide outs, 1 running back for Colorado State. He observes. He snaps. He looks. He fires into coverage, and it's dropped by Boise. Ooh.
Big 4th down decision here.
Big 4th down
I
decision.
know it's early, but you're close to that 50. I'd almost consider throwing this one. And I don't know if you noticed, but Horton has a triple team on him over there. They're watching his outside, inside, and over the top.
They want to keep a lid on him. They'll give him those short outs, but that's all he's been able to see so far. And here we go, Boise. 3 down linemen, Colorado State, 4 wide outs, 1 tight right. Motion from the running back, out of the back, field empty, set, snap. Drops back, he looks, he fires quick on the corner. He's got Horton, and that's going to be a 1st down, Colorado State. Big play right there, Itachi.
Yeah, he dropped out of zone, or he dropped one of his guys into man coverage there on Horton, and he had a guy backing up in zone, and it looked like they almost just got in each other's way more than it helped anything.
Yeah. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7. All knotted up here in Boise, Idaho on the blue turf. Jim, do you have one of the mascots there with you, Jim?
For a week. Oh God.
Okay, Jim's gonna wrangle that Bronco a little bit. Meanwhile, Boise's gonna come out 3 down linemen. Spread offense for Colorado State. They snap, fired, intercepted over the middle. Risky pass, and Bryce gets the pick and makes it out close to midfield, and that's gonna be 1st down, Boise. That, you know, you hate to make a mistake like that, but it's almost like, it all came out in the wash there with the 4th down, and the ball's going to change hands here. Boise's going to come out in the shotgun for the first time this game. Clap, snap, handoff, up the middle, plenty of room. Gets a gain of 1st down out about 13 yards there to the 47-yard line. Boise hurries back up to the line. Tempo out of Boise has been interesting so far here early. Motion.
Yeah, the tempo pass after a big run.
And he's going to look, he's going to fire, he's got a man, no one in sight, and he can moonwalk into the end zone if he wants to. That is 6 more for the Broncos. What's the name of that dance?
It's called the squabble.
juju.
The squabble.
The squabble. Boise.
Thank you. Shout out to CJ Stroud for bringing that to the NFL, by the way.
Shout out to CJ Stroud. Jim.
Back to me.
Jim? Are you?
Are we?
Oh my God, we let Jim.
He's
out.
in the bathroom still, I think, trying to wrangle.
Cold seat.
He's having a hard time with Jim. Jim is from Kentucky, and so he finds Broncos arousing.
Oh.
Colorado State's going to get the ball 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion.
Be interesting
right.
to see how this quarterback adjusts after throwing that pick.
Empty set. He drops back. He looks. He fires. Got a man in the middle of the field. Big pickup, about 20 yards out to the 43. Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Colorado State. Clock. I guess the clock doesn't wind here. It'll wind as the ball is set. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Almost a very cool time. Cheers from the booth as we hit 4:20 in the 2nd quarter. The ball is snapped. He's going to look. He's going to drop back a little further. He's going to have a man. And he's going to get a sliding catch down in Boise territory at the 37-yard line. 1st down, Rams. And Kimball
This is
looks
that
confident.
Rams offense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's that Ram offense we're used to seeing.
It seems like the offensive line for Colorado State really should be applauded. They do a lot of good work because Coach Kemp really likes to get some long developing routes going and cooking. And they're able to hold up against a Boise front that, as you noted in your article earlier, has been absolutely devastating to offenses all season. Snap.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, it's going to be popped out 3rd and 9.
Even there, a little bit of pressure, and they only sent 3, and that's something you'll see a lot from this Boise team. They might They might throw in a blitz here and there, but a lot of time they're just sending that front three, and they believe their three's better than your five.
And oftentimes this season they've been right. And I think that'll be a big key to how the rest of this game plays out. The ball is snapped. Kip looks, fires, complete. First down, inside the 20 to the 16-yard line.
It's interesting to see if he switches up the strategy on defense a little bit. Seems like that quarterback has all day back there. He can read a book.
Yeah, he's just rushing 3 and sending 8 in coverage. And, I mean, he has a pick so far, so it's hard to say it's not working. He also dropped an interception earlier. But here we are, staring down the barrel, 16 yards to go to tie the game. He looks, he fires, it's complete. He makes a man miss, and he gets down inside the 1. First and goal, Rams. Hit him right in the hip pocket there. Great pass. Colorado State going to come out in an I formation. We're going to look. Handoff, and that Boise line was all basically at the mesh point there. Quarterback turned his back, and next thing he knew, his running back was getting gobbled up. Colorado State comes out, 4 wide receivers, 3 left, 1 right, 1 running back. Adjustments made. Snap. Handoff. Gets back down to the 2, and it'll be 3rd and goal. Big play coming up here, Itachi.
Yeah, interesting to see Kippa deciding to go 2 runs back to back. I mean, I know you're down here tight, but you're a team that throws the ball. You know, it's been your bread and butter. I wouldn't change now.
Snap. He looks. He fires. Complete. Touchdown, Rams. And it didn't work. I like the pressure, though, from Boise there on that play. You saw what it did. He had to throw off the back foot, make a little bit of a risky pass, and the game
crushed on the throw.
Tied up, 14 all. Big game here, big game.
And as you said, he did get crushed on the throw there. I did hear somebody say that. And I think that might be something you see a lot. I've seen it a couple times now. Maybe we'll see a little bit of wear and tear on that Colorado State quarterback just from Boise getting there. Almost, you know.
In my experience on the game, it does not take a lot for a QB to get really affected by wear and tear. Just a couple of good hits is all it takes. Boise's going to come out again in the shotgun, spreading things out a little bit, make an adjustment to the line. The play clock winds down inside of 5-4. Snap, handoff, room up the middle, cut outside, and tackle.
Ooh.
I think he got a little greedy there, trying to get Q. Had a lot more space, but they're going to hurry back up to the line. Same formation that Kip just scored his touchdown in. Snap, handoff, gobbled up in the backfield.
Ooh.
Loss of
Good
2.
user.
Absolutely great defense there from Kippa. 2-minute warning. 14-14, 3rd and 6 for Boise. Big play coming up right here. You really get to set the tone for the next little bit of the game because Colorado State will get the ball at halftime. So big momentum drive here. Big potential for Boise. Bigger potential for Colorado State. Ball is snapped. He looks. He observes. He fires. And that's going to be knocked down. Incomplete. Great coverage by the Rams. That'll bring up 4th down. Boise's going to punt.
And a little bit of a late read from an experienced quarterback there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a miss and a lot of room in right at midfield. A lot of time, a lot of room, and another possession at the other side of the second quarter. Big time moment for the Rams and for the Broncos. More pressure than the Broncos have had on them all year. Snap, hits a man right between in the soft spot of the zone. Again, Kippa is a master of the passing game. The man knows how to exploit your coverage. 5 wide, 3 bunched right, 2 left. Adjustments made. Snap. Rolls out right. He looks. He fires. Complete. Pick up a 9, and the clock will run here inside of a minute and a half, down to minute 20 left. in the first half of what has been a great championship game so far here in the Mountain West. Kip is going to come out 5 wide, 3 bunched right, 2 left. Dime look here from the Boise State Broncos, I believe. That may be a nickel, I'm not sure. 3 down linemen. This ball is snapped. A lot of space on the left. Fires complete down inside the 10, and the clock will continue to run once the ball is set in place. Next play should bring us down inside of a minute. Do you start thinking about using your own timeouts if you're Boise here?
Yeah, and to that point, if you're Kippa, you got to start thinking about trying to make him use his timeouts. I think you get ball at half, you gotta drain this clock.
And he's gonna roll out. There's gonna be pressure, and he's gonna get hit and sacked back at the 10. Clock will run 44, 43, 42, 41 as we come here to second and goal from the 10. Boise playing out of the dollar formation, it seems to be where they're finding success right now. So that's, I guess, 3 linemen.
It's a mix. It has linebackers coming in, linemen dropping back in the coverage.
I was going to say a total of 5 linemen and linebackers, and then... Ooh. Oh! Almost had a pick there from Boise, but he dropped it. 26 seconds left. 3rd and goal. Now, if you're Kippa here, you can be really happy with a field goal, right?
Yeah, especially getting the ball back at half. I think any points here you're satisfied with.
But he's going to go for 6. He's going to snap. He's going to look, fire, touchdown, but there's a flag on the field. Ooh, roughing the passer. That'll be a touchdown. Colorado State inside of 30 seconds. Really well-timed. Great suffocating drive from the Rams there. And now there's a lot of pressure mounting on the Boise State defense. The number one thing, if I'm Boise State right here, don't turn the ball over. Don't throw a pick 6 here.
Oh,
what a hit.
I think you need a field goal, but you don't need to force anything. If it's not there, just take it.
And they're going to come out. It looks like they're going to try to get some points on the board. 5 wide. Snap. He looks. He fires. He's got a man and a lot of room. He's not going to get 3. We're going to have to give him 6. That's a touchdown, Boise State. Huge play here at the end of the first half to draw even and eliminate the advantage that Coach Kip had built on that previous drive. Oh, what an incredible first half, Itachi.
Yeah, this game is living up to the hype. I can't remember the last time I was this excited. I mean, this is college football at its finest.
42 points in the first half. You love to see
at the end of the first quarter, I was wondering where all our points were from, especially with Kippa, this dynamic offense of Colorado State, and then boom, here we are. I mean, 14 points in 20 seconds?
Yeah, and it looks like Boise's going to come out and just play deep prevent, man coverage prevent, handoff up the middle, pickup of 9, timeout. Not too bad.
I mean, Coach Kippa may be thinking field goal here. He keeps coming out 3 deep.
He only needs about 15, 20 yards and probably has 2 plays to do it if he runs the right plays. The ball is snapped. He looks. He fires. It's complete. 2, 1. Oh, and he's going to get one more shot here.
And you got your playmaker. There's only one guy you can throw the ball to in a situation like this.
Fuck it. Tory down there somewhere.
Yo.
Snap. Drops back. He looks. We know. Oh, and he fires. The ball's going to make it to the end zone. Oh, and it's caught! No! What a play on the Hail Mary from Coach Kippa at the end of the half! Oh!
There's no... And we're over here saying it has to go to one guy, and Dylan Goffney, I don't even have him on my sheet here to call out his name. I'm telling you right now, this kid showed up to play today.
Caught it off the tip drill right there. It touched 4 Colorado hands, ended up in 2 of them, and ends up with 6 points for the Rams. and that'll end an amazing first half of the Mountain West Championship game here in 2024. Oh my goodness.
I'm really curious on how that's going to affect the psyche of this Boise State team, because that is a deflation type of play.
I would two deflating plays back to back with, well, really, what Boise State was able to do there, to kind of be riding that high and then get tip drilled on the Hail Mary is tough, and then have to come back and play defense, but that's what it's all about. 4 wideouts. It's a new game, almost. 28-21, Colorado State. 4 wideouts. Snap. He looks. Quick fire. Complete. And he's down. The Colorado State wide receivers, they get down on those hospital balls.
Yeah. They've learned their lesson on figure throughout the year.
Colorado State's going to come out in the pistol 3 wideouts. 1 running back. 1 tight end to the right. Clap. Snap. Hands off. Up middle. Shrugs off a defender. Fumble.
Oh!
And that's going to be recovered
Boise
by
State.
Boise. Huge play. Wow.
In this game, the momentum's everywhere.
The last minute and a half on the clock of this football game has been something else.
And I was just about to compliment this Colorado State running back. I mean, he's been running hard, running well all game. Just a fundamental error right there.
Snap, handoff left, plenty of space. Cuts it outside, more space. Gonna get tackled after a gain of about 14, down at the 30-yard line. 2 teams playing championship football, putting it all on the line right here. You couldn't ask for anything more here in the Dynasty. Playing with the homies. You just love to see it. I'm so hyped right now. I am ready to see what happens here at the end of the game. Boise State back in their I formation, 2 tight out, tight ends right. Snap, handoff left, quick tackle, gain of 0 on the play. Great defense out of Colorado State there. Stiffened up, made a big hit.
Looked like the fullback just wanted no part of it. He just ran up and said, "You know what? You got it, bro."
He's Superman through, not like old video game glitchy through, but I mean literally just ignoring, having no regard for the fullback. Boise in a single back formation. Snap, handoff left, cut, pick up a 7 yards, 3rd down, another great big play. There have been a lot of pressure moments, and typically the teams under the pressure have stepped up so far today. Boise's going to come out, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, quarterback under center. He barks out some orders to the wideout. Snap, fake handoff, has the tight end in the flat. He makes a man miss, and he's going to get down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Great play all around out of Coach Bryce there.
And you'd like to see, that defender there get his hips square. Just a little bit of over pursuit, and it costs them, what could be the game.
Strong formation. Right. Hand off that side. Hit after 4 yards. Falls forward for another 1. 2nd and 5 coming for Boise. And the clock, we're inside a 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Third quarter. And I like this 2-headed monster we're seeing here from Boise. Both backs really having big days on the ground today.
Yeah, tremendous. Well, at halftime, Colorado State had 43 yards rushing. 34 of them had been on 1 play. Handoff, stuffed. 3rd and 5 coming up. No gain on the play. Colorado State has picked up their run defense after that first drive.
And you see here top rushing touchdown leaders. We see 1 from Boise, 1 from Colorado State. So, both these running backs finding a lot of pay dirt.
I saw 1 from East Carolina and 1 from Michigan. Users, well, I guess we don't have a user Michigan here, but users dominating the stats here in the Studio Orange Dynasty. Snap, handoff, hit as he lets go. 4th and 5. What does Coach Bitby do?
And you hate to see such a positive drive stall out right here, but I think he'll get this back on track, have a nice good field goal here. No announcer's curse present.
Snap, hold, and kick are all good. And that'll bring Boise closer, 24-28.
That'd be something interesting to see, wouldn't it? A bad snap or a bad hold.
Yeah. Imagine having to recruit a long snapper.
Oh, dude, that would...
Yeah.
Yo, EA, if you do it, you owe us money.
Yeah.
You're looking at your backup quarterback's holding stats.
Yeah. Oh, man. Colorado State. Clock running down. Oh.
Ooh.
Is that going to be...
That should have been 5 forward.
Is that encroachment or is that false start? That's going to be a false
It looked-
start on Colorado State.
Yeah, I can't believe that call. Not to question the refs, but that defender was definitely jumping through first.
3 wideouts, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Handoff middle. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 12 coming. You hate to see a drive start behind the chains, but deal with what you've got. Boise State comes out. 2 safeties over the top. 4 wideouts for Colorado State. Orders being barked. Snap. He looks. He fires. Complete. Hit immediately. 3rd and 2 coming up. Now, this would be a big stop here for Boise because I think it's not beyond the realm of possibility, but I think it would be a questionable 4th down attempt out of Colorado State from here. So do everything you can to get the stop right here. I like the look that he's showing us. Not so much now.
Yeah, that outside is green. But
Oh.
Kippa not going to use it.
And wow, what a play all around. But Kip is going to go for it. He says, what's the worst that can happen?
On his own 33, I like this call. I think that this is something
I
that has
think
a chance to suck the life out of this team.
having a 4-point lead is a big advantage and allows you to do something like this, I think. And, oh, Torrey gets just a little bit of space.
Wow.
An absolute dime drop between the defenders there. Tight window, hitting on the back slant. That's such a beautiful play always. And it's hard to see, hard to execute. But when it's done well, it's so beautiful. And the receiver that Bryce is using just ends up with the ball. That's always such a tough feeling when you feel like you defended everything right. I feel like you have to have, and I appreciate EA for doing it, but you have to have your hips square to the quarterback there.
Yeah, like you can't face guard.
Yeah.
For some reason, the AIs can still do it, though. Anyway.
Yeah,
Back to
that's
you.
fine.
The AI are known cheaters.
In fact, the EA even admitted it.
9 yards on 1st down from the Rams. They're going to come out 2nd down, and that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 4-point game, 28-24.
I wonder if Kippa slows the pace of this game down
Well,
and maybe tries to wind down some clock.
we saw, I think we only had 3 points in that quarter, right? But
Yeah.
we saw an explosion in the 2nd quarter. Will we see a similar thing here in the 4th? The ball is snapped, hand off, flag on the
Holding.
field. I don't think he got it, but I think we'll also see it scooted back.
So, and an injury. Didn't get to see the player. We hope everything's okay as he's getting carted off the field. He's unresponsive, so we'll have to see.
321 passing yards so far for the Rams today. 4 wideouts, ball snapped. He looks, he fires, dangerous pass, intercepted in the end zone, tackled, and that'll be a 1st down Boise. Big play right there. It just seemed like he wanted to get Torrey some points there.
Yeah, I don't know about that throw from Kippa. We've seen such a good game from him throwing the ball. He's made so many good decisions and just comes out there and just launches it to double coverage.
I can tell you, man, a game like this, a real close competitive game, is grueling mentally. Being focused, really locked in for every single play is tough, and it just takes one moment, one small lapse. Fire, complete, lots of space, cuts inside, and he's going to get out to midfield. Big play from Boise on first down. Pickup of about 26 yards there, and they're just inside of Colorado State territory. They're going to rush up to the line. Single back formation, bunch of wide out, split 3 right, handoff middle, bounces it outside, and he could go. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, he's at the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Great effort there from that running
Great
back.
effort, great run. And it's again what we talked about that Bryce likes to do. Inside run, bounce it outside. He sucks that safety down and then bounces it out. And with Gentry, it's hard to stop. 31-28. And we already have more points. Fourth quarter, looking to be exciting. 3-point game. Colorado State going to get the ball on their own 25. We got
Pressure's
4:22
on.
left. Cheers, boys. 4:22 left in the
Oh,
game.
that don't count.
What do you mean? It's 4:22. Back to you.
All right, I'm back. The ball is snapped. Handoff middle. Pickup of about 15 yards. Great run right there from Coach Kip. And we're about to see... I would say that if these guys hadn't already, they have engaged in the forward lean gamer pose at this point. I'm just broadcasting the game and I'm feeling it. Snap, handoff, up the middle, pick up a 10. He bounces it towards the outside. He's going to get spun around and down after a pickup of 15 at the 44-yard line inside the 45, Boise State's territory. The game has been so fast-paced. It's been hard to talk about how brilliant the football has been, what a joy it's been to watch. 4 wide out, snap, handoff, pickup of 5 yards down at the 40-yard line, and Colorado State keeps moving. A more balanced attack on this drive. Going to force Boise to play defense, not just passing defense, but actual football defense. Colorado State comes out, 4 wideouts, 3 right, 1 left, snap, hands off. He looks, he fires, he's got a man and he's got space. He's at the 15. Inside, down at the 12-yard line, first down Rams, and Kip is looking to get these points as fast as he can, Itachi.
Yeah, I mean, interesting strategy here, but I do agree he needs to... you want to win this game. You don't want to send it to overtime. He's trying to put the pressure on.
And wow, he's gonna fall down.
He's going to say, take everything you said and eat it right now.
And, that's the commentator's coach. He gets down and he burns clock, and we might be running to the 2-minute warning. And we see that impact player there on the Boise line looking a little worse for wear. The wear and tear system having an impact there. That's a bunch of rhymes. Holy shit. 2nd and 2 minutes left. It is nut-cutting time, boys. Colorado State comes out, single back, snap, handoff, lots of space. He cuts it inside. He's going to get a first down. Ooh. Ooh. We are at an interesting spot. 1st and goal from the 1. 3-point lead.
I wonder if he's going to chew a little clock here.
My thought is it's a real dangerous proposition when you start throwing away downs. The clock winds down inside of a minute and a half. Snap, handoff, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And now the pressure is on Boise. But
oh man, the excitement in this game.
We saw things light up at the end of the first half. We know already that anything is possible here in this game. Both teams line up for the kickoff. Go ahead, Itachi.
you got to think Colorado State, God gave them that bailout earlier today, right before the half. You got to wonder if that's going to come at a price. You know, we might see this Boise State team with the ball last here. Could it end somewhat similar?
I think that this game, the win will be earned. There's been some goofy things happen, but I think you've had goofy things happen for both sides. This has been a real test of skill and a real pleasure to watch. Snap, jet sweep right, and he's got room, and he cuts inside, first down, and he's gonna get driven down inbounds, stays in bounds, and Boise's gonna rush up to the line of scrimmage. Gonna call out a play. Move some people around. 2 wideouts right. Snap. Handoff. Right. He picks up 6 yards and the clock runs. And Boise runs back up to the line. They call out a play to look over at the sideline. They're gonna shift around.
Tick, tick, tick.
Look at the sideline again. Down inside of 50 seconds. 45. Snap. Fake handoff. He looks. He fires. Complete. And he gets down. 39 seconds left, and that'll bring out a timeout. And here we go. Woo! Field goal does you no good. You've got to get into the end zone.
I'd consider throwing a little screen out here to your running back. You haven't used it today. I think this would be a good opportunity.
I agree. I thought he was going to do that 2 plays ago, actually. But he comes out. 3 right, wideouts right, 1 left. Ball snap. He looks. He steps up. He's going to scramble. He's going to look to get out of bounds, and he does after a pick, but 5:34 seconds. Ooh. What a
Nice little scamper.
game. What a game. What a season in the Mountain West. It has been a pleasure to watch and broadcast and keep track of. 2 wideouts right, 1 left, 2 backs. Snap. Handoff. Left. Lots of space. And he's going to get tackled inside the 15 at the 12-yard line. 29 seconds left. And they'll run up to the line of scrimmage, and the clock will run. 28, 27. Clap. Snap. Another handoff, and this time he's gobbled up. 23, 22, and that's a timeout out of Boise. Big time defense right there. It is hard to call right here. Torrey Holton, 4,251 yards on the season. 5 wideouts. Snap. He looks. He fires. He's hit as he throws. 3rd down. 18 seconds left. Time-wise, Boise's played this pretty well. But Colorado State's defense has stepped up here inside the 10. With another wide formation. 4 right, 1 left. He makes some adjustments at the line. Snap. He looks. He fires. He's got a man. Touchdown, Boise Broncos! Let's go!
Oh, that's
What
tough
a
for both
play.
sides.
And Coach Kip, 3 timeouts, 14 seconds. We've seen it before. It's not over yet.
We have already seen it here in this game. 38-35. He doesn't even need 6. And he's not going to return it. He's going to take the ball at the 25. I would love a Colorado State field goal because I'm not ready for this game to end. Boise State comes out in a prevent look, stepping way back. Colorado State, 4 wideouts, 1 running back. Snap. They look. He fires. Incomplete. Woo! That was a true 50-50 in the air for a second
Yeah,
there.
and questionable throw, but you got to push this down the field, so I don't blame him.
I agree. He's going to come out. He's going to snap. He looks. He fires. Pick up. They get down. 6 seconds. Timeout.
You got 1 shot to get this into field goal range, and it's got to be quick.
know the stats on the kicker for Colorado State. I don't know how much yardage they need. I know that I'm needing about 25 here. I think we can just get it. Snap. He looks. He fires. He's got a man, and he gets down. 3 seconds timeout, and we're gonna have
40-yard line.
We're gonna have a field goal attempt, or are we gonna have?
Do you think he tries to center this up? And
It's a field goal. It's a field goal attempt.
it's a bit deep.
Definitely not a
Oh,
guarantee.
He's gonna call a timeout, and now we're gonna see a pass play, and this play is for all the marbles. 10 yards of turf, 40 yards away. Colorado State, 4 wide. Snap. He looks. He fires. Down. Oh!
Oh, couldn't get it
Oh! He was going for the quick throw to get into field goal range,
Oh,
and he just
dude.
wasn't able to get it. And that will wrap up a championship season for the Boise State Broncos. Ashton Genty, I guess.
Gene tie.
That's a crazy way to say a name. Player of the game. What an amazing game.
It's always an amazing game when two people with the hearts that these coaches have go head to head late in the season.
We're blessed with one of the best championship games that I have literally ever gotten to see. The end of that first
Dang.
half, the fourth quarter. My goodness, Itachi, what are your thoughts?
I think if you're a football fan of any type, this game had everything you wanted to see. If you like teams that run the ball, you got to see it. If you wanted to see somebody throw the ball, you got to see it. If you wanted to see defensive football, you look at that first and third quarter, you got to see it. I mean, big plays all around. This was a special football game.
That was a college football game, a championship college football game, if I've ever seen one, and I've seen many. My goodness, I think that we have Coach Pussy, coach of the Boise State Broncos. Coach, great game. What are your thoughts?
Hats off to Coach Kippa. That high-powered ass offense is annoying to fucking go against, and he knows how to sling that fucking rock. That's for damn sure. All respect, but you know what? Me and the boys were gonna enjoy this victory tonight.
How does it feel to get the first championship and give yourself a shot at the whole tamale?
It's everything that we've built here. It's a culture that, coming in first year head coach here at Boise State University, and it's what I've been preaching all year to these boys. And you know what? They bought in against Oregon week 2. We had a rough week 1 against Georgia Southern. Oregon, we go into Eugene, beat them, and we've been on a 12-game winning streak now, and these boys bought in.
Well, you and the boys enjoy it. Itachi, anything for Coach Pussy?
Yeah, one question.
Mm.
What were your thoughts on how your running back played today? I'm talking about the star, the man with the 2 on his back. How do you feel as a coach?
We wanted to come out here, and he's our. There was 2 Heisman candidates out on that field today, and you know what? We wanted to make sure we had ours was the one that showed up today, and I think he did a great job. And hats off to the big boys up front though. That O line controlling the line of scrimmage and getting us those yards, and Ashton had the plays he had to, and I love him for that.
So, just not to misquote you here, you are saying that you feel like Horton didn't show up.
He's a terrific athlete, and you know what? They have so many athletes across the whole field. He's definitely one of the leaders of that offense. I think we did a good job containing him today.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. I mean, Coach Pussy saying that Horton not worth the Charmin extra soft he wipes his butt with. Back to you, Orange.
And now I think I've got Coach Kippa on the line. Coach, we got you.
Yes, sir.
Great game, great effort. Tough loss, but still a season you can be proud of. How do you feel? Sitting here with it for a few minutes.
I feel all right. I feel that we had a really good game. Both picks that I threw with Braden here were both my fault. Those were things that we couldn't get the game plan correct, and we didn't see what we needed to. But we came out with a very different offense today. We showed that we can officially run the ball, and teams that are not expecting that don't really fall under the category of being able to stop the run. So very, very, very happy with how my running back and receivers played today. Everybody played great.
It's an impressive offense to watch. The way that the pre-snap reads are really important. Attacking, identifying spots on the field that you want to attack, and then doing so. It's really, really. I think if you are a fan of football, it is. You are the San Antonio Spurs of passing offenses, and it's really nice to watch.
Appreciate it.
Can you share what the mood was like on that tip drill Hail Mary at the end of the first half?
So that honestly was amazing. So when we snapped the ball there, the whole plan was to go for Goffney, the one who actually caught the ball, which was really funny. It was pretty hilarious that he was the one who caught it. But so the whole plan was to go to him, and I was able to bend the user route, as you saw. I don't know if you saw that, but I bent the corner that was guarding him out of position, so that basically if the ball were to pop up in the air, there would be no one in that area. And sure enough, the post on the other side, which was Goffney, the ball bounced up and he came right across and got it. It was hysterical.
That was maybe the most exciting moment I've had broadcasting games so far.
That was interesting.
The
it was
end of that first
see
half, that was so. It was just exciting. It was just an exciting football game. I hate that there had to
exciting
be a loser.
Indeed, man.
Dude.
If there was just a second more, I would have saw an overtime. I just needed 4 more yards. My kicker could have not made that.
Did you spam the timeout button as fast as you
sure
could?
did,
Just no luck.
The thing was, he caught the ball and he went down backwards. So he bounced on somebody and then fell down.
Yeah.
So there was no time to get down. But it is what it is. It happens.
That is tough. But I'm going to go ahead and call a game of the year. I don't see a game topping it. We do have an American championship coming up with similar playoff implications. We hope that it can be something like this. This was an amazing game. I appreciate you joining us and giving us some time and some words here.
I do want to let one more thing go out there on air, because I did hear some of the post-conference with the other coach, and I just wanted to say, when you are game planning for a receiver and he still gets 6 catches for 98 yards on you, I don't think that's
Scoreboard.
Wow. Conference
On
photos.
these notes, I gotta go to bed. Good night, guys. Great game, both of you. Good night.
Jim. That was Jim, who definitely fucked a horse on the sideline.
Yeah, we lost him inside of a horse.
Yeah. Bryce, thank you. Kippa, thank you. A worthy championship game. Amazing game. Worthy champions. Itachi, thank you for joining me here in the booth.
Oh, no problem.
I appreciate you. For everybody here at Studio Orange, I am Simple Orange. We appreciate you. You know, if you watch this, if you play in the league, if you don't play in the league, if you came to the end of this video,
we love you.
Yeah, I fucking love you. If you watched a second of this video at any point, I love you. And I hope that you have a great time. I hope you'll join us as we move into the postseason here and into season 2 and beyond with this Dynasty. I think it'll be really fun, and we've got some shit coming up. And Thanks from everybody. Again, I'm Orange. Have a good night.
Alright, now it's decided. Let's see.
You know what I think, Tyler?
What do you think, Dalton?
I think the recency bias has got to your head.
A little bit.
Of this game?
Yeah, it's not game of the year.
Dang.
I'll give him
Crazy.
number 2 though. There's no game that
Crazy.
beats mine and JJ. Like JJ did, unfortunately, what Kippa couldn't. With 13 seconds left, he drove that shit all the way down after I threw a pick to win it. That game was crazy.
I would say that we almost coming back after throwing 3 turnovers to 0 would be a game of the year. The fact that I threw 3 turnovers and he scored off every one.
I can't believe your running back fumbled, bro.